Hey, hi all to another Catan universe game. So I'm in the second spot and yeah, decent ore on the board with 6 and 8. Uh, we have 6 wheat over here, but then not a lot of it. Uh, and same with the sheep, we have the 9 sheep, but then again not a lot of sheep apart from it. Brick is pretty good with 9, 5, and 10. Wood is also not bad with 8, 3, 4, 5. So he takes the 659, which seems the best spot on the board, but I guess with the low wheat and sheep, I think I'll go for the 693 spot, securing a good wheat and sheep position for myself. And I guess I will be able to get ore when it comes back to me. And if not ore, I hope I get 4511 so that I can build on the wood port and use wood as ore. The 8510 also is a good spot. Um, so I think now yellow has choice between 6311, 8510, 834. Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, he goes for the 8510, which is fine. Red surely wouldn't want to go for the 834 and the 6311. So yeah, I mean, yeah, so the lack of wheat is something which will be telling in this game. Yeah, and red does have a good idea of building on 6-2 and securing that wheat spot afterwards. But now, with only 2 resources and get wanting all poor wheat sheep, it will be difficult. Maybe 6, 11, 12, but then that isn't. Uh, that isn't. The numbers apart from 6, 11, 12 isn't something that's great. And then relying on 11, 12 for your wheat sheep isn't a good idea either. I do have the option of going for 6, 11, 12 now myself because I already have good wheat and sheep, so I won't be relying on 11, 12 completely, and then I can also build on the 9, 12 afterwards. So that does make a little sense, but then I guess 834 is something that is just too lucrative when it comes number wise. Yeah, so I think I will go for 834 and then probably go for the 3:1 and the wood port, wheat port, they would all help me. So yeah, let's just try doing that for now. For purple, I guess if he looks for numbers 9, 4, 11 or 4, 5, 11 is a good option, but I think he's looking for wheat and sheep. And I think he will just go for 9, 4, 11 so that he secures sheep and then he can build on 9, 10 and get the required wheat in that case. So that can work as well. Let's see. Purple is thinking, taking their time. So yeah, they have abundance of ore. So I guess they are planning to build on the ore port and make use of it. But if the 6 is blocked, that will be difficult for them to make progress. So couple of early 4s. I don't think I want to do anything with it just yet. I could have just built a road by with a 4:1. towards the wood port, and I think that would have been fine. But I'll just hold on to my cards for now. Maybe the 6 seems a little too good, but on the other hand, the 8 wood is also pretty decent block right now. And luckily, they steal from yellow and not from me. Nobody has the brick because there hasn't been any 10, 5 or 9 rolled. Yeah, so now again red and yellow both have a brick. If I get a 7, I might just steal from one of them. And I don't. Let's see if. I don't think anybody would want to do this trade, but nothing wrong in offering it. Purple doesn't even have the brick, so it's just a waste of time waiting for them to reply. With the abundance of sheep, I think the 3-1 port at this point seems a little more lucrative. Yeah, the 5 is giving yellow more brick now. Yeah, so red is quite comfortable right now. They have taken the lead with already building a settlement on 6, so they have the strongest whole wheat sheep right now. Yeah, the 4 rolls are. I mean, although I do get a sheep, it's not something that's helping me quite a bit. So red already has a roll in hand. I'm not sure what they would want to do with it. Yeah, the 4s and 10s are just giving red a easy game right now. Yellow has too many bricks, but no sheep in return. Yeah, easy game right now for red. So red doesn't, yellow doesn't want to trade. I mean, all I have is sheep, and if they don't want it, then they don't want it. Nothing much that I can do. Well, yeah, the 12 have rolled a couple of times, so um, yeah. So now I think the 6-4 might get blocked. Yeah, which makes sense, but all I can do is offer sheep. Yeah, red could have taken the sheep because they don't have it, right? Or did they steal it from? Yeah, so now the 6 wheat gets blocked, which is again a bad block for me. Okay, the 9 sheep gets blocked, I don't mind that at all. 10 is an easy block right now. I mean, the only reason why everyone is targeting red right now is they have had a lot of luck, especially with the 4s and 10s. And the fact that I get an ore is also pretty good, a resource that I don't produce. I would have liked if I got a brick, but then right now it's beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, yellow is taking quite some time just to roll. Maybe they went AFK. Oh no, there they are. Yeah, I think that 6 gets blocked now. Okay, they're still focused on 8 rather than 6. Oh, not sure what red achieved there because anyways I guess purple wants to go on the 9-10 and not on the 5-9 or 5-10. So building that road didn't do much. And yeah, they just are asking for trouble at this point. And that's a very nice 10. Yeah, nobody wants a sheep. Nothing else that I can offer at this point either. 6 is rolled. Very happy with that. So I've had a very slow start, but I guess that's true for everyone. And to some extent, my slow start is justified, especially because I just have 3 resources. So it's not something which is very nice. Probably the 6 gets blocked now, or even the 9 maybe. Yeah. Okay. So I still know that yellow has 2 bricks. Maybe they want to do some trade with me for a sheep. Yeah, I can't do that. Maybe I'll offer something like this. So they want then there's nothing I can do. Let me offer it once more. If they don't take it, they don't take it. We move on. Yeah, they accept it now. So that's a nice settlement for me. So now whenever a 7 rolls, either the 8 is going to be blocked or the 6 is going to be blocked. The 2 wheat is a very lucky roll there. Yeah, they just get a city and yeah. Now I guess they are the prime target. The 9 sheep is going to be blocked now. thinking about it, so they shouldn't be at this point. I mean, I agree, yellow does have a good game as well, but still, it's just too. Red's game is just too good. I roll a 7. There's not a lot that I can do. Just I'll do that, and immediately red is punished because I need rolls. Yeah, so now my priority is building on the wood port. So let me see if purple wants a wood for a brick. They don't offer any trades. I wouldn't mind this trade going through. Let me try something like this. I know this is a little too expensive, but okay, let me try something like this. Maybe they are more willing to accept this. Yeah, I can't offer the wheat. So it's up to them if they want to. Yeah, they take this trade. So that's a nice one for me. I just get another settlement. So the my settlement on the 4 wheat port is not a first priority right now. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have. Sorry, the 6 gets blocked, and yeah, red gets stolen from, which is fine. But then now I too am a target. The 6 hasn't rolled a lot. That's one thing for sure, but that doesn't mean it won't roll a lot. We can have like 4 sixes in a row now, and then I get nothing out of it. So yeah, the 8 wood gets blocked for sure. And they take away my over. Finally we do get a 3, but it's a little too late. Isn't the 9-10 a better spot for them because they get the 10 wheat instead of the 12 wheat? But at this point all I can do is build a road and nothing else. Yeah, and now I think might have to switch target from red to yellow. I mean, yellow still has a very slow game, whereas red can pick up the game in a single round. Yeah, so the 10 has been rolling quite a lot. So yellow loses cards, which is good. I guess the 6 wheat gets blocked. It's an easy block right now. If not the 6 wheat, then the 10 wood is the only 10 break is the only other option for purple, I guess. Okay, I don't mind that. Yeah, and as I said, I'll be switching my targets to yellow because at this point, yellow seems to be equally dangerous, especially because of late they have been getting lucky with the rolls. They steal the wood back from me, so that's that. Yeah. Nothing wrong with what they said. That's true that 6 haven't been rolling. But the thing is, if 6 start rolling, purple and yellow start getting worse. So that's the other side of the story. Oh, that's a very, very bad roll, isn't it? Because I guess he will build on 5-10 rather on 4-5 because they just want to cover more wheat. So yeah, the 6 is I mean, uh, red has rolled 7 5 times. I have rolled it thrice, and yellow has rolled it only once. Yeah, the 10 is what it is. I might just go for a dev card at this point and hopefully get something worthwhile, which I do not. Yeah, with the way sevens have been rolling, I don't. And anyway, knight is not something that is too bothersome. I mean, I would have liked to get a year of plenty or a monopoly at this point. Yeah, this is just plain black and back and forth of cards right now. And the fact that I am ending with 0 cards at the end of the turn is helping me actually, I would say. So a 6 is rolled, which is very nice. Yeah, I'm not doing a 1:1, I want a brick as well. If not a break, I will ask for an over. Like I know red has at least two overs in their hand, and now a 7 roll, a 6 roll, so they have more. Uh, they have a beat as well, so they might be close to a second city over here as well, and not sure what anyone can do about that. Yeah, I can ask for something like this. I know they want a wheat. Maybe they are willing to give me a break as well. Mm, yeah, not something that I am willing to do. I don't mind this trade, but yeah, nothing else apart from that. So I'll just keep asking for the same thing over and over again. Uh, I am not bothered by it. I know a 6 just rolled, so he has the break. Has the ore. But I don't think so. They have a dev card in their hand, yeah. They're just asking for too much now. The lack of 6s and 9s have hampered my game a bit. Uh, yeah, they just focusing more on wheat right now, making sure they have extra wheat. Apart from 12, they have settlements on all the wheat spots. 8 ore is decently fine. I wouldn't mind rolling a 7. And if I do roll a 7, I think I will block the 5 wood and steal from red. I guess. Because each 6 would now give purple 3 ores. I don't do that. Let me see if somebody is willing to do this trade. So I can get this. Let's see if I can get one more of this. Yeah, they want a sheep and nothing. So let me just use my 2:1. Yeah, I guess. Excuse me. I guess the A34 is a better bet, especially because I have the port. And I'm instantly rewarded. But yeah, yellow is. So this is a very close game. There is nobody who is straight away in the lead. Yellow will be able to build on the 4, 5, 11. Yeah, which they do, and I guess they can even get a dev card as well with all the 6s that have rolled recently. Just 2, but yeah. So I just need another 9, 3 or 4, and I will have my settlement on the wheat port as well. Yeah, I think, not sure what they are trying to. Maybe they are trying to connect, but I don't think so. That is needed at this point. Yeah, I do get the 9 that I wanted, so maybe if I offer a vote for a break, I will get it from purple. So 1:1. If somebody is offering an ore, I will surely take it. No questions asked. That is a resource that I need, and that is something I don't produce. So, game is a little slow at this point, I guess. Especially because it is a very closely close game. Yeah, this is nice. Purple loses 4 cards, and I guess at this point they would block the 8 wood, steal from yellow, or maybe the 4 wood, but then I don't think so that does much for them. So the 5 brick, yeah, I absolutely do not mind that. And if I am able to roll a 7, I will be blocking the 6 ore for sure at this point. Or maybe even the 5 wood that blocks everyone. No, but I do not roll the 7, and yeah, I think I'll just build my. Yeah, I think I'll just build my settlement and move on with it. I don't want to trade with purple either for this at this point in time. So now 8 and 6 are both good rolls for me because I get to use my port. The 4 sheep is also decent because I'll be using my 3:1 port. And the 4 sheep doesn't help anyone else a lot. I mean, woods at this point isn't uh, worth too much. 7 is an easy block on the 8 wood, and I guess okay, so they are still focused on yellow, and that is nice. I mean, that is good for me. Gives me a chance to just move ahead in the game. So I will be getting a dev card this turn. I would love to build on the 693, but not something that I can do. Maybe if I ask for something like that. Not sure what that trade was. Maybe this. So if a 8 is rolled, I get a city. Or 4 is rolled, I get a city as well. Even a 6 will give me a city in this if that trade goes on. Yeah. So a 3, 4, 8, and 6, everything gives me a city. So I do have. But a 5 is rolled, which does absolutely nothing for me. Yeah, I wouldn't want to hold on to my cards, so I'll just get a dev card. So it's a knight, which is I'm fine with it because if I when I play it, I will have the lead in dev cards in lead for the largest army. Yeah, and them building these roads is uh, not helping them at all. That's just flex. But this 11 does help them, gives them 2 ores. Another 7. That's actually not bad at all. They lose 5 cards. I'm completely fine with it. I don't think so. They will steal from me at this point. Maybe they'll even not block me. They can block the 8, but if that happens, I just play the knight. If they block the 5, I'll roll the die and then see what needs to be done. Yeah. So let's and 8 doesn't give me a city straight away. But let's see if anybody wants to give me wood for the sheep. Uh, let's do something like this, maybe. If they don't do that, then I will surely get a dev card. Hopefully, yeah, it's a knight, so I'll do this. Steal from red, hopefully get an ore. Yeah, I do, and then I can get another dev card. And that's another knight. Not very successful when it comes to, yeah, that's a good 7 over here. I was saying not very successful because I would have liked a Year of Plenty or a Monopoly, something of that sort. And they losing 4 cards is also a good one, good 7 for me. Now I think they might want to block the 8 and steal from me. They are still focused on them, which is completely fine. I have no issues with it. I mean, why would I? It's a good deal for me. And 8 is rolled. Maybe I can try getting this trade again. Taking too much time. Maybe I'll go for this trade and get another dev card. Yeah, I don't mind that. Completely okay with it. If it is another knight, it's a monopoly now, which is a good one. So I wouldn't want to play the knight and become the target. Especially purple is still focusing on yellow and red. I would want to keep it like that. But now I would want to keep track of who has what cards. If a 6 is rolled on my turn, it would be very, very good for me. So yeah, they don't want a sheep. Okay. They do a 4:1 and get a dev card, which is completely fine by me. They probably are on 8 now. 5 is rolled, so there are a lot of wood and brick in play. But pretty sure purple would be making use of all their wood. Yeah. A 6 would be a nice roll right now, but 8 is rolled. So I can directly get the ore that I want, but that affects only red. I might actually go for wood because I know purple might have 1 wood, yellow has at least 3. Yeah. So let me just go for a monopoly on wood. Yeah, as expected, I do get quite a lot. But I'm still not able to build my city. But I can do something like this, get 2 more dev cards. And finally I start getting victory points. I do get only 1 victory point, but then still okay with it. So they will be able to build another city. Yep. They block me, which is I'm okay with it. I mean, they take away my wood, but then that's fine by me. Yeah, I'm just unlucky when it comes to knights. I have pulled a few too many knights. Just a single monopoly and a single victory point. Yeah, they shouldn't be stealing from me, especially because even though I have 4 unplayed dev cards, I am only on 9. Sorry, only on 6. Let me play the knight first, block, then the reason I take from purple is I want the ore. I get a 9, which is not something that I want. Yeah, and yeah, I'll just be truthful. So this is a good one for me because both of them get lose their cards as well, and then they target them, which is nice. There are quite a few dev cards left, 14 of them. Uh, so I'm not worried about. So a 6 is nice. And 11 is good as well because now I know that yellow has quite a few ores. I will surely be blocking them. I would block the 5 ore and fly a 5 wood and steal from yellow. I get a sheep, which is fine, and yeah, that's GG. So I just have to build another city, which I can. Let's see. Just so yeah. Although I did have a very slow start, I guess yellow wasted a lot of resources building these extra roads, which they didn't have to. They could have easily built a settlement here or a settlement on. Yeah, they should have focused on getting a settlement here before building these extra connected roads. There wasn't anyone who was challenging for the longest road at all. Like Purple could have built a road, but then Purple built these roads also quite late in the game. So yeah, and Red and I weren't even competing for longest, especially I when I did not even have the break. So that was one mistake I think Yellow did, or else they would have had the game in the bag. Uh, Apart from that, yeah, very unlucky with the rolls. Only two threes, very few sixes, very few nines. The 8 did help quite a bit actually, and yeah, even and I had an extra night, so I would have liked to get a year of plenty or another monopoly or something. Even road building wouldn't have been bad. I would have built a settlement on the 3 spot, but yeah, overall decent game. A lot of sevens. Let's see, they rolled 7, 9. I just rolled 3 sevens. That's pretty unlucky, and four. So yeah, but I did roll quite a few eights, which helped me with my 2:1s. Yeah, there. I mean, yeah, the rolls were pretty weird in this game, but we do get that sometimes. Yeah. So, anyways, GG guys, and see you in the next game. Bye bye.